Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As usual, starting the video looking very beautiful as always. My head is friggin' itch me, which is a good thing we're washing it today, but anyway. I am thinking that I'm going to record, vlog a few days in November and then put it all together and then probably upload it like towards the end of the month, because I feel like I always give myself like such a hefty task of vlogging a week when I'm like not really doing anything, or I'm doing something right at the end of the week. So I thought, you know what, let's vlog like interesting-ish, I guess. Not really, I'm saying that, but today's really not that interesting, days in November overall, and then like when it actually comes into a video there's a little bit more going on than just me being like, I'm editing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, like not just the same thing every day basically. So that's the idea anyway. Let's see how this goes. Today the plan is to wash my hair. I took out my red braids the other day. It was a very sad moment because I was really enjoying that colour, but I'm gonna give my hair a little bit of a break from like doing anything. So I've been looking up like low manipulation hairstyles, but nothing's really jumping at me, and I feel like I don't really let my hair out anymore. Like when it was shorter and I was still kind of figuring out like what my hair likes and this curl pattern and all this different stuff, I would kind of wear it out a bit more, but now I just don't. I mean, obviously this is just in preparation for me to wash it, but still I just don't really wear it out. So I feel like I'm gonna give myself a task to maybe like wear it out for the rest of November, because I think at the beginning of December or like the middle of December I'm probably going to put locks in, well, faux locks anyway, which will actually be my first time doing faux locks. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to finally get on the lock trend and see what it looks like on me. These are all the little bits that I'm using today. Basically I thought I would use the Aztec Indian Healing Clay because it really just like cleanses out my hair. My hair's quite dirty. Not me dropping it. My hair is quite dirty from having it in braids for so long, and then obviously I need to mix that with some apple cider vinegar. Then I'm probably going to wash it out with this ginger shampoo from the Body Shop. It is basically just for like dry flaky scalp, which is basically my head. So yeah, it's not amazing, but I don't know, I feel like it's doing its job, I guess. Basically I bought this Sheer Miracle Deep Conditioner thinking it was just like a standard deep conditioner. When I freaking looked at it again today, it says a leave-in conditioner. Sorry about the focus. Leave-in conditioner. I don't know why I didn't notice that. It's just like sometimes I don't see things, and then the second time I look at it and I'm like, wait, what? And it was like £4 something as well, and hair stuff is not cheap, so that's really annoying for me. I'm just gonna kind of mix a bit in with like a standard really rubbish conditioner, and then probably put some more on when I take it out my, what am I trying to say, after I finish and stuff, obviously as a leave-in, even though I feel like leave-ins don't really make my hair feel that great afterwards. And then I always mix some avocado oil in with the conditioner. I like to do a bit of a deep conditioning. And also another favourite mention is this Original Root Stimulator. Actually, I don't actually know what it's called. Is it ORS or is it Hair Restore? Anyway, it's this hair mayonnaise. This is so good. I've actually used a lot of it, but I need to go buy some more if I find any in the shop. But yeah, this is really nice as well. More so for like a protein treatment, but it makes your hair so soft and it smells really good as well. Basically it's like 2:15 now. I was meant to start this process at like 11. Wasn't gonna happen, but me with my scheduling, I really live in a dream world. Oh yeah, PS, I still have a cold from I've had it for about a week now, so we'll see how this week goes. It's nothing too bad. It's literally just like a cough, a little bit of congestion, that's it. But like the nose isn't, I can still breathe through my nose, my throat isn't sore, so I'm actually not moaning about it too much. It's pretty decent cold for what it is. For what I could have, basically. Like me, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, so that's the plan for this evening. Yeah, I didn't give myself too much to do so I can focus on washing my hair. That's why I'm gonna do the clay mask. Gonna really like just give it a lot of attention today since I have the time. Yeah, that's it. Done with the clay now. Oh my god, I literally can just about see out of my hair right now. Like, it is massive. I don't know what the back looks like. Probably kind of shaped. Just loving the definition, which will all go away when I wash it out, but I don't have much definition at the front of my hair. It's more so at the back. See, if my hair could just look like this always with this amount of drop. Beautiful, yes, chef's kiss, even though I could probably never deal with it apart from like one day out of the month, but still. If only. Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere. I've actually really just looked at myself. Excuse the noise. Basically, I don't know, I feel like I'm being really into doing these midday / morning walks. Probably not the best place to actually have started filming this. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the park right now. And I'm probably just gonna read for a little bit. It's this book that I've been reading for a while. Still haven't finished it, which is The Courage to Be Disliked. And just get maybe a couple of pages in and then walk back home, just because, you know, my laptop does this thing where like if I use it too much, especially with editing, because that's what I was doing earlier, if I use iMovie too much, basically it like the screen starts being unable to use. So I'm giving it a break, I'm giving myself a break, and I've come out here to do a little bit of reading. So I did not last long in that park. I literally recorded me being in the park, read like one page, and then exited the premises because there was just loads of little white bugs. Wasn't a fan. Didn't fill me with joy. So yeah, I'm now on my way walking back home. Guys, it is the 13th of November today. I don't remember the last thing I filmed, but I know it was a good couple of days ago now. I don't know why I always choose to adjust myself once the camera's on, but today I'm not doing much, but basically I'm going out in the car driving again. I passed my driving test like a year or two ago, probably like 2 years ago now, but I haven't actually driven in a car because of like COVID and everything, and I never got a car because I never saw the point of getting a car right now. Like, you know, it's just not something I really need in terms of like the money factor of it and everything. So yeah, I haven't driven in like probably over a year. I'm going driving today, so I thought I could maybe bring you along a bit. I don't know how well that will go with you guys seeing that, but I'm meant to be going on the motorway, so that will be interesting after I'm not driving for a year and a half. Going out with my dad and my sister because she hasn't passed her test yet, so she's still like learning to drive and stuff like that. I'm basically going to drive and then she's going to drive afterwards. And fun fact, I actually learned to drive, like the first time I ever drove was in my dad's car and with my dad. Like he basically kind of taught us to drive and then we had lessons after that. I don't know, I'm actually not as anxious about it today. Like usually I'll be having irrational thoughts of the car flipping over and just random stuff like that, or like me doing dumb stuff in the car, but I'm not really feeling as anxious as usual about doing the whole thing. I didn't really get a good night's sleep, but I think that wasn't to do with the fact that I'm going to be in a car today. I need to figure out what I want to wear. I want to wear something comfortable since I'm going to be in the car, but also relatively nice unless I get changed when I get back again. Yeah, put on the jumper. I'm just wearing like a sports bra underneath because I know I'm gonna get hot whilst driving, and obviously the jeans, you can't really see them. I attempted to do my hair. Oh my god, it looks terrible. Basically it's like this side has kind of shrunk up a bit more than this side, and then one side's also bigger than the other, and this is why I don't wear my hair out, because I look like I've just got earmuffs on. Alright, I'm back in the same location, guys. Had a bit of a lull, whatever you would call it, I don't know. Because basically my period is due and just not in the mood to do anything, frankly. I think we might be going straight out, so I decided to change straight into this top. This top is from Zara, like a year or two ago, I think. It's really nice though. It's got like this waffle texture to it, and then these off the shoulder sleeves. I still got my sports bra underneath, but you really can't tell, and it kind of makes me look like I have some great boobs. And I kind of like the strap coming out here. It gives me kind of like a, is it 2000s or 90s, like Lindsay Lohan style. Anyway, also switched up my hair because it was kind of annoying me and I wasn't loving it, and it's still not looking great, but I think it looks better than before. I'm just gonna wear this super oversized fluffy jacket. I think this is from Pretty Little Thing. Again, all the clothes I wear, it's old. Let's just call it thrifted, okay? Like imagine my clothes are thrifted, you probably can't get it because I'm that special. No, I'm joking. And then I also put on this belt here, like the Western styled belt. It's got silver hardware, so I went for silver earrings, even though I don't mind mixing metals. I was gonna wear a necklace, but I can't be bothered. Talking about mixing metals, I'm gonna bring this brown bag from Zara with this gold chain. Gold and silver, whatever, who cares? You're not gonna be able to tell. Just something cute, I guess. I don't know. Can never tell if this is in focus or not. Did a tiniest bit of makeup, no foundation, did a little bit on the brows. Mascara, I put some blush on, put some lip liner and gloss on. My screen is all dusty. Oh, and then I've just got Converses on, white Converse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, don't mind my strand of hair hanging on my wardrobe. Do you ever just have that odd strand of braiding hair left after you finished on your hair? You just need to put it somewhere, but there's nowhere to put it. Yeah, right here. And the thing is, I just know I'll never use it again as well, which is just like, anyway. Yeah, pretty sure we're gonna head out now. My dad's here, so BRB.
I hate driving down here. I hate driving down here. It's scary. And I always end up getting stuck in traffic and people are always crazy on that roundabout. Down it, 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 down it.
Out of the
Faucet. Out of the crack. I don't know.
comes out of the tap.
Oh. I don't know how I didn't get that. Oh
So
my
that me again then, is it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that thing that we do sometimes when we
Chat.
go.
No. I'm thinking about the thing that you walk on.
A mat, no, that's mat. I'm talking about the thing like when you do when you cut someone on the back.
No, that's tap.
I'm gonna say that's pat.
Pat.
Pat. Oh, I was gonna say what is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pat.
Lap. I'm talking about that thing when you sit on somebody's.
I'm talking about the thing that you do when you do a big poo.
Talking about that.
Staying. I'm joking.
So I might as well record this whilst I've got some peace and quiet. I'm currently sitting in the car because we've just come back from having a roast dinner at a little pub. Goodness me, it was actually quite nice. Very nice. First experience of going to that pub, and it was actually really nice. So yeah, they basically just run it into Waitrose right now. Like, I went with my mum, dad, and my mum, my sister, and my brother. So they've just gone into Waitrose. I'm bursting for the toilet, and this Waitrose doesn't have a toilet, so I'm not even gonna risk standing up, because as soon as gravity gets to my bladder, it's gonna be a game over. I'm just gonna be waiting in the car for a little bit. And yeah, today is Sunday the 14th of November. I'm actually wearing a pretty cute outfit, if I do say so myself. I haven't got to wear this dress yet out. I think I've taken like a video in it or something. I had it from last year, but you know, we didn't go anywhere last year, COVID and all that, lockdown and all that. So yeah, my first time wearing it, and I'm feeling like a very cute country bumpkin right now. Like, I was saying to my mum how we all dressed like we owned a farm going to that pub, which is quite funny. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Right, I thought I'd quickly show you what I wore out. I like crumple stiltskin. Hurry up. Thought I'd quickly show you my outfit before I take it off and literally change into comfy clothes. Yeah, those are nice. Those are like going to come from church. Sorry, my sister just bought some new clothes. I mean, new shoes. Just saw this jacket. It's not the best. It's not the best. Let's just take it off. But I got this little dress. This was from, I want to say Misguided, probably like a year or so ago. Like I say, I don't really buy new clothes, so ding. And then I put like this black turtleneck on top. I think it gives it a super nice wintry vibe, and plus this dress is quite thin, so it keeps me nice and warm. I've got some little hoops in. That's got like the 3 rings. I've got my sister's headband on just because I literally refused to redo my hair today. Like, I basically twisted it all up from, I think I filmed stuff yesterday, so if you saw my hair yesterday, yeah, I retwisted it and I was like, I don't want to retwist it again tonight, because that took me like at least half an hour to come home and retwist that hair. So yeah, I basically just put it in a bun back here, put a headband on, that's it. So anyway, this, and then I'm wearing my perfect autumn winter bag. I think this was from Shein, but they probably still do this, I don't know. Remember when these bags were in, guys? Like these fluffy bags? I still love them. I don't really get a good wear out of it, but I feel more confident to wear it as I've gotten older, I think, because this is quite old as well. But yeah, a nice fluffy autumnal look. Sorry, excuse all the mess in this room, but I've got obviously some tights on to keep me warm, and then my big chunky boots, which were from ASOS, which are kind of scratched now because I wore them to a lick event a couple of weeks ago. I don't think I was vlogging then, but yeah, I went to a lick event and it was super muddy there. So if any of you guys live in like the London area or something like that and you go to that event, go to a lick event, then don't wear your best shoes because they are gonna get muddy and scratched. Like this guy, I think he was wearing heels or something, he stepped on my foot. So it's literally like scratched, like properly scratched off the faux leather, which is quite annoying, but anyway. That's the look, guys. Okay, let's show your shoes then. It's your face, isn't it? Oh, there you go, your face, isn't it? Cute, from ASOS. Show you the heel bit. Oh my god. You just hold it like this? Yeah, that's how you do it. Lovely, okay. Beautiful. It's all out of focus, but thank you. Dragged my sister out to the gym. She's complaining about her fat.
Like, what is this?
Okay, so we are gonna go and do a little workout, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it's a new day. My hair is looking obviously very janky right now. Janky? Do I ever say janky? Who knows? I don't know why I picked up the camera because, to be honest, I'm feeling kind of anxious at this moment in time. I'm starting to realise I get anxiety more than I think I do. It's just that I find, like, right now my brain is just like, I'm finding it really hard to switch off my brain, like just stop it from thinking about things it doesn't need to think about. And I've also got a headache, and I think as well because I don't know, I guess I'm coming off my period, so my energy is really drained. I've probably got really low iron at the moment, and also I'm I'm either on a cycle where I want to eat everything, or I'm on a cycle where I don't have that appetite, and currently I'm on the no appetite cycle, so I haven't been eating properly. I forget that my body needs food to function properly. It just doesn't occur to me. So that's what I'm about to do now. Right, hey guys, I am about to film a video. It's like 4:28. It looks like it's about 10 o'clock at night, of course, but it's not. Yeah, I basically, if I'm being, it's a Saturday today, so I wouldn't usually be filming on a Saturday. Even though, surprise, I don't know what it is about Saturday. I don't know if it's just because it's like the day of Saturn. I just feel like working. Like every Saturday I just have this like drive to do work, and then during the week I can't bother, so I guess it kind of makes up for it, but then it also feels like I don't give myself a break. But anyway, I've had a break this week, so I don't mind working today. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm filming today because my private readings basically go live on Monday for the first time, so I want to make sure that I have a reading up, which is going to be, it will be up by now, will be what you need to know, because that's going to be one of my private readings that you can get, which will be what you need to know. So I don't know, I guess it kind of links. And then also I have another tarot reading, another pick a card, like in the, like already up basically, but it's just private right now. But I don't want to upload that one for Monday's video because I need to kind of like mention that my readings have gone live, like rather than just putting it in the description, because I don't know how many people actually read the description of things, the description box of YouTube videos. Sorry, I can't find my hole. That's what he said. Oh goodness me, come on, get in there, will ya? Oh my god, okay, so those earrings were a friggin' stress to put in. They look fine. I feel like I really look like a fortune teller right now. See, I feel like I would just thrive in New Orleans. Maybe it was because I watched Vampire Diaries / the originals. But I don't know. New Orleans is calling to me in some way. Anyway, off topic. I need to start this video, I think. Oh my god, if any of you guys have, I'll scratch the table then. If any of you guys have watched like my actual pick a card, then you know I always call this friggin' rock thing a crystallized rock. I looked it up the other day and it's called a geode. Geode, I think you call it. A geode. And it actually is like a real crystal inside. I don't know why I thought these were like kind of like a fake thing, like, you know, it's supposed to look nice or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure I got this on a school trip a good while ago. I would always like go into the shops of wherever we went on a school trip and get something, because I'm such like a sentimental, like I need something to remind me of something. So I'm such a sentimental person, so I must have picked this up on a school trip, and it probably wasn't that expensive, so I kind of just assumed it wasn't that valuable in a way, or wasn't like anything. But I'm pretty sure this is a geode and it's probably selenite inside, so it makes sense why I have actually been drawn to it at some times. But anyway, yeah, I was a spiritual girl before I even knew I was a spiritual girl, like really. Anyway, I'm only going to do 3 piles for this reading. So I've really been drawn to my amethyst lately. I need to start kind of like, I feel like I need jewelry as a crystal so that I can kind of like carry it around or wear it during the day more so. Like I said right now, I even painted my, talking about amethyst, I felt very drawn to paint my nails lilac, which I'm not really a lilac girl, especially it's autumn, it's winter time. I would have definitely have gone for like a dark red, a dark purple, or kind of like a darker tone, but no, I was just like lilac, so I went for it, and here we are with lilac nails. Yeah, very drawn to my amethyst. So again, I think I'm going to use that in the reading. I've used it in a couple of readings, so apologies for that. Also going to use my smoky quartz and my aragonite, which I also love. I love using this. I mean, I don't know. So this one's out. I don't know, I had 4 crystals just sitting there. I was meant to do this reading like last week, but yeah, I, as usual, overestimated how much energy I would have. I'm also going to use this deck Sorry guys, I'm really just giving you an insight into this reading. This deck, what else do I use? Oh, well, I put this one here yesterday because I wanted to use it, but I'm actually really drawn to using this one, the Spirit Animal, hold on, Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Sorry, the lighting's a bit very bright. But the reason I don't like to use this deck is because it's like really thick, so it's quite hard to shuffle. My little hands can't take it. My little hands can't take it, so it's quite hard to shuffle this deck. I think it's like what 68 cards in here, so she's a thick boy. She's a thick boy, and this one is 52 cards, and I like shuffling a good 52. So definitely, if I ever made an Oracle deck, I wouldn't put too many cards in there. I would definitely go for more of like the 50 range, because I've noticed that shuffling larger decks is actually a lot of work, especially when the cards don't want to come out the first time around, when they're being a little bit stubborn. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wear myself out by talking to you guys, so let me go ahead and film this, and I will probably maybe check in with you later. I'm not sure. If not later, then I will see you again. Hey guys, editing Kiki here. Yeah, I never ended up finishing this video, so apologies for that. Like, I didn't make a proper outro or anything. I kind of just abruptly finished it because towards the end of November I ended up going to my nan's house and seeing my family. I didn't really do much, so it is now December, and I think I'm probably going to start a new vlog anyway, so that will be coming probably towards the end of December. You know, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, all those little bits. If you want to see more from me, I post mostly spiritual and lifestyle content. And yeah, like I said towards the end of the year, I am now open for personal readings, personal tarot readings. So if you want to get a tarot reading from me, then there will be a link down below. And also please let me know what else you want to see, because we're coming up to a new year and I want to have some good ideas, things that you want to see, things that I want to do, and make a little mixture. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.